Sunday. Guys, look, so much going on, lots to explain. I don't even really know where to begin, but Chrissy, I mean, obviously, we're going to start with you. Guys, if you're new here and you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, subscribe, hit your notifications, set it to all so you can always be notified as soon as I'm posting another video. Guys, we're going to get into this really quick. So, y'all, I just want to kind of go through the quick timeline of what has been going on. So we all know that Chrissy moved from Las Vegas to Houston. I know that for security purposes, you know, of her family, she wanted to tell everyone she was in Austin. But Chrissy, you know how nosy your subscribers are. So of course, everyone kind of was like, she's not in Austin, she's in Houston. Anyway, long story short, guys, I know she wants to, you know, blame it on us reactors, but it's not us, it's you guys, it's the subscribers. You guys want to know, just like you guys wanted to know, where is her pod, what is going on with her stuff. Look, at the end of the day, the bottom line is Chrissy is in Houston. Last night she went to a party over at Ming's house to celebrate Ming's birthday. Hey girl, hey Ming, happy birthday. There was a lot going on last night. Ming was getting drunk, Ming was celebrating her birthday. Chrissy went over there. She had been live just a couple hours before. Too long to drive from Austin, and if you were coming from Austin, why'd you leave Jasmine? Of course, you guys could have all had the same babysitter, so really, what's going on? Anyway, Chrissy was over at Ming's house, and Chrissy is trying to do some damage control, or rather, Jasmine was maybe trying to do some damage control, because Chrissy mistakenly last week called her friend guy, her boo thing, Mr. Bay, she called him an ATM. Well, she says ATM means at the moment. But to this man, he thought that Chrissy is trying to use him for his money and called him a automatic teller machine. So needless to say, the gentleman was offended. And because of that, he decided that he was going to expose Chrissy because he just didn't like her trying to play him. So he decided he was going to play her. For this weekend, we have been seeing Chrissy go live multiple times explaining what a lot of people are very confused about. Like, hey, Chrissy, what is going on? What are you talking about? I'm lost. What is going on? Well, for those of you who are lost, what has been going on is that Chrissy, the guy that was in Chrissy's gumbo video, if you did not see that, I've got a whole video posted that I will link over here, that should explain what is going on. So Chrissy was on her Cooking with Chrissy channel. If you're not following her there, I guess go follow her. She does post over there, so that may be something that could be one of the reasons why you're missing. But she posted a video of her making gumbo, and deep into the video, that wasn't really very long, but there appeared a gentleman, and this gentleman was kissing and caressing her neck for just a few minutes, but it was long enough for all of us nosy people to notice right away. And anyway, this is Mr. Boothang or Mr. Bay or Mr. ATM. So when she called him an ATM, he didn't like it. And he decided that he was going to, I guess, exact, I don't know, like, you played me and now I'm gonna play you. So he reached out to myself and a couple of other YouTubers who happen to be reaction bloggers. So from that, he got a couple of people, one being Reese's Life, either Thursday or Friday night, talking about what had happened. So by the time I saw the email, I didn't know what it was about. It was in Instagram, and it basically said, I have information about Chrissy. And I was just like, okay, well, let me know. Let me know when you'd like to talk. So by the time I got a hold of him, he said that he'd already spoken with a couple of people, and one of those people already told him not to speak with anybody else. So that was okay. I was like, that's fine. So, I'm not going to beg for information. Plus, I don't even know at that point what was really going on. So anyway, he did respond back to me again. Like, we went back and forth a little bit. Because I was like, look, what is what's the tea? When I saw things were starting to happen, I was kind of like, hey, what's the tea? But he said that stuff had already happened, and he said that he had actually reached out to Lala. So, and that's cool because, from what I heard and what she reported, and of course what Reese reported, all kind of coincides with what I'd heard. Now, also, he did release a series of photos. So I don't have those photos. And even if I did, if the photos are not appropriate, let's just say it like that, then certainly I would never put those out. And I don't believe any of these reaction bloggers are going to do that either. Obviously. Now, he did put out Chrissy's address. Why he did that, I don't know. I mean, I don't think anyone wants to put out anyone's address because it's like, what's someone going to do with someone's address anyway? I mean, yes, they can come over to your house, but I mean, why? So I don't think there's any point in putting out Chrissy's address. There's no point in doing that other than to create a situation where she doesn't feel comfortable in her home. And I don't think that anyone wants to take it that far. So I don't believe that anyone's going to be putting that information out. Now, from what I understand, aside from the pictures, he did release some pictures that obviously, we could see in Reese's last video where we saw her kitchen, different views of her kitchen. But what corroborated everything is that Chrissy went live a couple of times to really just start doing some explaining. Now, in her first live, she kind of was like, I think this is just a big misunderstanding and we can, we can talk this out and I think everything is going to be fine. And it went to, well, I don't know why he would do this. That was just kind of like messed up. I guess it just goes to show you can't really trust anybody and stuff like that. So, it's really unfortunate. I mean, I feel bad for her that she met someone that she thought she liked, and it had to turn out this way. But, meeting someone online, I know that that's the way that people meet people these days, online. But Plenty of Fish is kind of a notorious hookup website from what I understand. And I don't know. I mean, I based on what he told the sources that I've talked to is that you guys hooked up day one and there wasn't really a whole lot of getting to know each other, much of anything. It was just kind of like hook up. Now, we know you're an adult. We know that you are a grown woman. And hey, I don't begrudge you any of that. But the popular opinion is that you need to kind of slow down and stop making these type of moves, because what's happening is, Chrissy, you're looking thirsty. And we understand that you're a woman and that you're a grown woman and all of that. But also, you have to understand that with grown woman games, you're going to have grown woman problems. And grown woman problems include having your address out where you don't want people to know. Grown woman problems include sending out sexy pictures and sexy videos that you would not want people to see. Because at the end of the day, no matter who doesn't put your pictures out, understand that there are people out here that have seen photos of you that maybe you would not want seen. Now, if you are on Plenty of Fish and you are on Fan Only or OnlyFans, whatever that site's called, and Tinder and things like that, or sugar daddies and all of those things, well, maybe you don't care. But what I would say to you is this: if you don't care, then don't go put us through the trouble of acting like you care and through your audience of acting like you care. Because if you don't care, then give your audience the okay to not care either, because they are very worried about you, and they come to us reactors mailboxes and comment sections and IGs to ask us questions of what we know, and hey, where's Chrissy? She hasn't posted in several days, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm trying to move my light around. So anyway, but yeah, guys, Chrissy, you know, unfortunately, bad choice in boyfriend. This guy means you no good. Your homegirl Jasmine just seems like the type. Jasmine, you know, I hope you were not really trying to create an entire shitstorm for your friend, but basically when you tried to do some damage control yesterday, you just created more damage, basically, babe. You not only outed yourself for doing research, asking for research or police background checks to be done on someone that you're dating. This gentleman happens to have a family member who is a police officer. So Jasmine asked him if he had access to be able to get information. She asked for someone she was dating to be investigated. You guys need to stop. If you need to do police investigations on people, you don't trust them and you probably shouldn't be dating them. Okay? That's one thing. Second thing is, Jasmine, why don't you not be so easy to put your friend's information out there? Someone that she met on Plenty of Fish, who is now, we find out, exposing her information, isn't really someone that you should be contacting to try to make things right or extend the relationship, when this is obviously a guy who may not necessarily be a good guy, or a guy who's so catty that at the end of the day, if you were to develop a relationship with this guy, he's not going to play fair. He's just not. He just seems like the type of guy that if you mess with him the wrong way, he's going to mess with you the wrong way, obviously, right? So leave him alone. And Jasmine, I don't think that you need to hook her back up. And if any of these guys are your referrals, Chrissy, find your own dates. Don't take any dates from Jasmine, and I would not take any relationship advice. Like, either one of you two need to not be giving relationship advice at all. Now, my last point, Chrissy, just so you know, I think you mentioned that there were some text messages that really could prove that maybe somebody had hurt feelings or something like that. If you're talking about him asking you if he could move in with you, that was a question he was asked to ask you to see what you would say. And what you said was not really surprising to me, because it just wasn't. So guys, we're going to include that in another video. So I'll have another part coming up. But if you want to know when Mr. ATM asked Chrissy, can we move in together? Or can I come live with you? What her answer was, come back to part 2, which will really be my 3 moms update for the week. So I will see you then, and we're going to wrap all of this up, including Olivia. Olivia, don't think I forgot about you, boo. Olivia was on live last night. She was giving us all of the Olivia that we love, but it was a long live, and it went until almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and your girl fell asleep. But good thing I was screen recording, so I didn't have to fall back on my memory. So guys, if you want to see part 2, which will be my 3 moms update for the week, stay tuned. And then also, guys, I will be also back with those addressing the comment videos that you guys absolutely love. So if you want to get in on addressing the comments, make sure that you comment down below. Make sure that you comment on your favorite video for the week. Put something out there, and we will talk about it. I will get to as many comments as I possibly can. But guys, we get it popping in the comments around here. You better be subscribed, don't forget to like this video and set those notifications. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and I will see you in the next video a little bit later on today. Bye.